Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I have gather sticks to redeem for bounties.
I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Just the regular ones for now.
Then I'll take those off your hands, but the real prize is still out there. Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's Gaffy stick. We don't have any new information, and I would remind you that you did agree to do...
There may be a non-violent solution to this.
I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Farewell.
Make me get these water, whatever they want. Now, I did notice on the way back here, we did walk right past a building we didn't go in. So let's maybe go there. I'm probably missing something vital there. Completely just didn't notice it for some reason. Bit of racing. These are the races by chance. What do you want? You here for money? I'll pay the Hulk what I owe him as soon as the circuit is back on its feet. No way, you don't look like a collector. You're just some kid. Go on, I don't have time for you. I have a few things I wanted to ask. Spare a moment? If I say no, you'll probably hound me to death. Fine, what do you want? I want to ask about you and racing. There's not much useful you'll get out of me. Ukurilla's on his way down. I can't watch the young riders. Is this the best place for racing? Better hope so. It's the last stop for me. If I can't get some decent times going, I may as well not leave. Wish I could use the destruction of Taris as an excuse. I doubt I would ever have made it back there. Why have racers come here? Old guys like me can't make it on the good tracks, and the new racers come here to try to knock us down even further. I'm still trying to have one last good run, but it just isn't happening. How long have you been at this? Too many years, and I've raced on almost every track, but all I've got to show for it is an aging bike. No good memories? That seems a waste. I've got a few trophies stashed, but they don't pay the bills. Yep, I should have quit after the Coruscant Classic. What can you tell me about the other races? Bunch of babies, all of them. Well, except for Zori's. She's got the goods like I never had. Good for her, I guess. If I have to say something good about the new races, it would be about that Nico kid. He's got a future. What makes you say that? He doesn't fear the track. You get old, you start worrying about falling. He just lets it all come to him. What do you think about that? Some promoter will use him up, and he'll end up in debt like me. It's already happening, I bet. Let's go back to my first questions. I suppose, make it quick. I should go.
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about.
Anything I can help you with? What's bugging you?
Racer stuff. Nothing you'd understand. Don't mean to be rude, but it's kind of secret.
I raced on Taris.
Ha! Sure. Race your bike out of that explosion? Everyone knows that the whole planet is gone. Nobody got out. I'm not in the mood for jokes, thanks. I've got things to think about. You wouldn't know anything about it. Deal with that Hutt Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
Hi there. You waiting for a slot on the track? Me too. There's lots of racers coming through here now. New swoop jogs like me don't get much respect. Just take practice, I guess. I have a few things I'd want to ask you. Spare a moment? Well, sure, but I don't know much besides the track. You even interested in the swoop track? I want to ask about you and racing. Heck, nobody ever interested in me. I'm the new guy, Calm Turtle. Pleased to meet you. How long have you been at this? Not that long, just this season. I'm getting better. Still too cautious. Good thing I got some pros to learn from. What do you want to learn? How they keep their nerves, steady bike maintenance. You know, all of it. I'm not as good as some, but I try. Okay, nothing much of interest from these guys, seemingly. Oh, this is the fancy racer, right? Yes, there is something you wish? I have a moment or two while the others post their times. Is this a racing matter? Perhaps you're interested in taking up the sport? I want to ask you a few questions if you have the time. Well, I'm not so preoccupied with the track that I can't spare a few minutes. Go ahead. I want to ask about you and racing. My name is Zoris Bafka. I suppose I'm one of the more experienced racers here. What do you want me to answer? Is this the best place for racing? Perhaps not, but it will do for now. Professional racers like myself travel wherever the purses are highest. It's no secret that one of the most popular tracks was lost with Taris. Well, the promoters will need time to organize. In the meantime, we will race at the smaller venues. This is almost a recreational stop for me. If this track is so small, why bother? You lose your skills if you don't use them. I could race on any open road, but the competition gives you the push to get better. Besides, if my present lends a little prestige to the track, maybe we'll get some new races out of it. How long have you been at this? A few years, but I raced under a different name when I was young. My early career was not very spectacular. Why did you change your racing name? Wasn't that big of a deal. I made the jump from one league to another. I wanted to shed some baggage. Don't waste much thought on it. It was purely a personal matter that has no bearing today. That's it from you. Guess we should speak to you, huh? Who are you? Ah, nobody. What do you want, huh? Handouts? Go dig a mine, fool. I'm looking for information. Can you help? Not interested in helping. Only interested in racing. Get enough beggars through here looking for money. Let's have a look at you. Just a human, nothing real special. You race? Maybe own a swoop? I raced on Taris. I won the season opener there. Ha! You and 12 other liars. Planet blew up. Race records are lost. Now everyone is a champion. Okay. Enough of the funny stuff. You think you're a racer? You'll be one. You have your own bike? I have my own bike stored on my ship. You got a bike, then you can race. I don't care about experience, so long as you can get out on the track. And if you crash and burn, that's your problem. I just need warm bodies to pad the roster between the pros. There is a matter of a small track maintenance fee, 100 credits. I'll pay it. That shows you mean business. Now you can use the track for recreational runs. Or I can just give you an official race right away. Just ask me when you want to start, and there's some business I need help with, if you're serious about promoting racing. What sort of business do you need help with? I make my money off signing good races. Good ones, not great ones. I want them young and stupid. I've got one. Nico sent me. Great potential. I only started racing a year ago and loves it. He lives for it now. What I want is simple. I want Nico to sign a contract with me. And I want you to convince him. I'll pay well. Why won't he sign? The deal basically says that I fund his bike and repairs, but in return I take a hefty cut of his winnings. He knows it's harsh, but he can't afford to go pro on his own. He doesn't want to give up racing. I've got him where I want him. I just need to give him a little push in the right direction, or a big shove. I think you should give him a better deal. You're not going to pull the typical sweep jockey attitude, are you? This is business, and I know what's best. What do you care whether I make money off the kid or not? He wants to race, and you'll get paid. We all win. Treat him fairly, or I'll start rumors that your races are rigged. I don't think you would. You would taint the races that won on my track. That includes Nico and the others. Let's go back to some basic questions about Nico. What I want is simple. I want Nico to sign the contract with me. And I want you to convince him. I'll pay well. Why would he listen to me? He doesn't trust me. Actually, none of them do. I'm the promoter. I do it for money. They all just want the glory. You're a swift jock, like him. You're new, but if you win enough, he'll respect you. I'm counting on it. And if he doesn't, make him choose correctly. You look like you could scare some sense into him. I'll see what I can do. You do that. It's for the best. Now, was there something else? Just set me up with a race. Certainly, we just need to clear up the positioning fee. All races pay the same before each official timed race. 100 credits. Will you negotiate on the price? I don't feel that I needed to. The price is reasonable. I'll put on a good show. You'll make your money back. The price has been named, and you will pay it. I don't see why you should be exempt. I already paid the maintenance fee. The fee is due before each race. The fee is due before each race. How else am I supposed to sponsor prize money at the level I do? I need to see some returns. I'm investing in my riders, but I also need to see profit now. You'll agree with my logic. If you don't race. I'll pay the 100 credits. Fine. I'll have your bike brought to the starting position. Let's see what level of race we should give you. You'll go against Gom Totral's time in the first tier. He's a local boy, new to the sport. The time to beat is 23:90. Smooth racing fans, we have an official race about to commence. Make some noise for this new contender. See if we remember how this works. Great, bit of a slow start. And what do you call that then? Winners draw the crowd, not lazy times like that. Are you sure you're up to the competition? Just set me up with a race. Certainly, we just need to clear up the positioning fee. We're gonna pay every time. Jesus, get better again. Come on, go. You've passed the first tier and have earned 10 racing bonds. Not a bad showing for a beginner. You can beat Gom's time easily. Take this, with my thanks. I'll see if you can do any better in tier 2. Just set me up with a race. Certainly, we just need to clear up the positioning fee. All races pay the same before each official timed race, 100 credits. Fine. We'll have your bike brought to the starting position. Let's see what level of race we should give you. Well, you made it past the first tier, so let's try the second. Your Kirill is the current leader. The time to beat is 23:29. Attention, the second tier race is about to begin. Show your support for this up-and-comer. Okay, well, we beat that last time, so it shouldn't be a major issue. 'You passed the second tier and have earned 30 racing bonds. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to sign you up. I suppose you'll be up against my local pro attraction in tier 3 next. You've already ruined Kirill. Just set me up with a race. It's time to put you up against tier 3. Let's see how you do against Zoris Bafka, a pro. The time to beat is 22:51. Attention! Mod of the Hood presents the Cream of Swoop Racing, a tier 3 match. Let this almost champion know what you expect. So I think we came close to this. You have to be good though. 23, that's pretty good. It's a big payout for you. You shattered my track record and took tier 3. 80 racing bonds was the deal. That's the last I'll be giving you, I hope. You're too fast for most of my races. I'll be back later. Go then, but don't hog the track with wreck runs. I need my pros to keep their skills up. You depressed them. Want to take on an official run around the track? You've beat everyone, I know, but it's good to keep your skill sharp. 20 credits. Why is there a fee? Well, Motto pays for timing on official runs, but rec runs are staffed by volunteers. They deserve a little something. Besides, paying for the runs keeps usage down. That way we don't crowd the pros off the track. No thanks, goodbye. Alright then, anyone else want to step up? I guess we're trying to convince you, huh?
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Nice job beating my times, too. I guess my heart isn't in the racing. Contracts are distracting stuff.
I talked to Motter about you.
I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting...
Why don't you want to deal with Motter?
It's not that I'm not grateful. I mean, it would get me into the pros. I don't have the credits to get in on my own. Not that I care about credits. I just want to race. But the deal with Mata is pretty bad. He'll get most of what I win.
Maybe I can talk to him about it.
You've posted some good times. He might listen to you. I would. I respect you as a racer. But I kind of doubt he'd give me a better deal. He doesn't have to. He's putting up most of the credits. Thanks anyway. But I'll think it through myself.
You're the one. You beat Zorobathka's time. I have to get your order print. What? My order print? Are you serious? Sure I am. You are fast for a human. And once the races are running regular again, you'll be famous. Well, maybe you will. If you start winning the real tour, I want to be able to say I saw you when you were just starting out. How about it? Sure, why not? Scan away. Really, that is great of you. You will be a fan favorite. Some of the races sell their prints, but that is just rude. Here, just put your hand on this pad. Thanks again. And now I'll be seeing more of you, human. Not sure how much I trust that. Right, it does beg the question, what are we doing now? Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it.
How can I help?
You wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
My progress?
I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continued to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
Well, what are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
I couldn't see myself ever doing such things.
That is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as?
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side, but I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Oh, swoop jog, I know I don't have crazy suicide parts you're looking for. What do you have available for purchase? Was there something specific you were looking for? You seem like you're looking for unique things. Do you have any moisture evaporators? I may, but that is not something I usually sell to spacers. You don't look like a moisture farmer. What do you want them for? To exchange with some people or stop their attacks. Ah, exactly the kind of appeasement the Zyka Corporation doesn't like to support in their policies. I like it. Well, I have two of the finest evaporators that the Zyka Corporation produces. Of course, they only produce one model right now. The price is 400 credits for the pair. I won't break them up. They function best when linked together. Could I persuade you to lower the price? Well, I don't think that's very likely. I have to cover my costs, you know. Zyka's cost, not yours. Who cares about their money? I can't do it. I just can't. You'll have to come up with the money. I'll take the moist evaporators for 400. Fine, fine. I assume you'll be able to handle the deployment of them. They are surprisingly light. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Do come again. Cost me a bloody fortune. Right, with that then, let's get back to the Sun People. Even through the layers of wrappings, you can tell the Sun People warrior is disgusted by your presence among his people.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Tell me of the moisture converters.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
If you can read anything of the Sun People chieftain's emotions, it seems he is very surprised that you have returned.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Tell me of the evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
I have a few questions for him.
Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask.
Ask about the captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Ask if he knows about the Jawas Isis told us about.
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
I'm going to save before I do anything in case I upset them. Because they know you are here, the Sun People are watching everything very closely. They will likely attack if anything goes missing. Selecting any of their containers again would prove disastrous. Okay, got it. I'm going to assume that's the same for all of them. They're probably there for us if we decided to go a more hostile path. Wood salt door. Don't mind me robbing the corpse, I assume. The Jawas. You are not the ghostly giants that hold us trapped. The people of Sand. You are from Old City New. Isis must have sensed your coming. Are you a rescuer? You must be. Some people said you can go. Run to Anchorhead. There are thanks you must have. Jawas under Isis will reward in trade. Find him and you will see. Isis will wait by the walls of your city that open to the Sand. He'll trade fair. Thank you. Okay, that's not dealt with. Now, there's nobody in here. Would I be free to take this stuff? Can I loot this one? There we go. Nice. Not sure what we need bantha fodder for, but... And that's full circle, I guess. With that, let's get out of here. You of your kind, users of Jawas would thank you for what was done. Mine has returned because of you. It is as was agreed, as is as hoped it was. I have things to give you. Take and be welcome. I'm looking for something called a star map. Can you help? You have saved the tribe of Isis, and we of Jawas are willing to trade. I know of this, but it is far away. The sun's to the east, the eastern Dune Sea. We dig for the people of Sund, and find this strange thing of the people before. We did not take it, because of dragons in the LAIR. That is where you have to go. Take this map to the eastern dunes. A dragon? What kind of creature is that? The greatest of the desert. There is no larger, bigger than the big machines. Jawas don't know how to fight something so big. There is a hunter, a Twi'lek. He has seen many things. What can Eastern Dune see when you go, and he may help. You are a good friend of the Jawas. We will remember when your kind are gone. Ask if you need any more of anything. Okay, I think we can finally go to the East Dunes then. Let's go hand in this stick.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I have Gaffy sticks to redeem for bounties.
I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Yes, here it is.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerga Corporation thanks you.
That man will suffice.
I'm sure. Zerga Corporation thanks you again.
Thanks. I'm not even sure how much I'm getting given, but... got 4,000 credits. It's plenty for now. Right, back to the East Dunes then. Was it the East or was it the West? Whichever. Okay, this is the place. Hello. Friendlies. I'm guessing this connects back up to where the sand people are, right? I'm gonna top up, because I'm assuming there's going to be a crate dragon around somewhere. So that still seems to be a loose end, and that's a big-ass cave. It's probably there then. There's not a lot else here that I can see. Unless some of these are interactable, but doesn't look like it. Right, are we ready to take on a crate dragon? He's guarding this map piece, right? See a big boy in there. What's this guy do? No, it's the hunter guy.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
It's right there, dude. You can literally see it from where you were stood. Not the best reaction to have to seeing it. I thought I would see you out of here, human. We are hunters, you and I. Perhaps we should pool our skills. I have tracked a very special beast to its lair. A crate dragon rests within, and tonight he is hunted, although by unorthodox means. I thought you preferred the solo hunt. That is true, but this is a very critical fight. Bull dragons are rare to see. Rarer still is the apparent size of this one. It is larger than the one my father felled a decade ago, and he is too far out of his territory and must be dealt with. I might not prevail alone here, but I must try. Why should we kill this great beast? The natural cycle of Tatooine spans hundreds of years. There are complications that must be addressed. Complications from our presence. Grey dragons feed on banthas. The numbers of either species fall. The other grows too numerous, and unbalances the cycle. Now settlers use banthas, so there are less for dragons to eat. This one is moving closer to Anchorhead. Perhaps there will be more, but he is the threat tonight. I'll help. Give him more information about how. We must bait the creature out of hiding and ambush him swiftly. There is no room to engage him in the lair, and his hide will repel blaster fire. I have placed mines around the mouth of the cave. We must coax him out. But this is the end of his season of hibernation. It will take much to rouse him. The food of a beast this size is almost exclusively banthas and foolish hunters. We are not careful. To lure him out, we must lure his food to tempt him. How will we lead the banthas here? They too have their food of choice. We must find some bantha fodder to lead the banthas here. I have a few ideas about where they may be found. Some people keep bantha herds, so some of them must have fodder on hand, or in their settlement. A vendor in Anchorhead also had some. He had a kiosk in the spaceport. If you find fodder and bait the banthas here, the mines will deal with the dragon as it emerges to feed. Not exactly a glorious hunt, but it will ensure the safety of the region. That seems very easy. What aren't you telling me? There is one added threat, as some people regard banthas as sacred. Attempting to feed the herd in this area will likely lead to an attack. They posed no real threat to me before. You likely mean the tribe that has been harassing Psychic Operation. This group is used to the deep desert. They appear to be much more dangerous. Look, I have your fodder. Good. Now there's a herd that moves out in the desert. Lead them here. Approach them with the fodder and lead them here. Now I'll see what I can do. I wish you luck against the Sand People. When you return, the dragon will fall. I wish it could be under more sporting circumstances, but we must do what the circumstances call for. I had hoped for a mirror of my father's expedition, but that will have to wait. Can I not just run in there and deal with it? Is that even possible? Should we find out? Buff, please. Your entire party has been killed. Return to the main menu. Oh, well, that was nice. Okay, well, instant death thing. Fair enough. We'll do it the other way. These guys over here. The bantha perks up as you approach. Obviously attracted by the smell of the fodder you are carrying. The whole herd falls in step. Yes, yes, you're all very upset, we get it. Go on then. These people are very attached to sand. Okay, down here.
Yes.
Any goodies?
here.
Master?
Heal up.
Yes?
Good job. Come talk to me.
I'm here.
Make sure we're actually ready for this, huh?
Ready.
Yes?
I'll buff up again. Don't think this will do much, but I'll put it on. Quickly, be ready. The Panthers are in position, and will soon stir our restless prey. I hope the mines do their job quickly. Don't worry, I'm ready. Wait, what is that rumbling sound? Oh boy, he's a big one. It is done. The great beast is dead. To my shame. I denied him a final fight, but I will honor his memory to make amends. Thank you for your aid, human. You have earned a share of the victory, such as it is. Thanks. We did what had to be done. Regrettably so. I just hope you remember there are higher reasons for this. Don't let the spoils be your only reason to hunt. Wealth fades, the sands remain. Thank you for your help here today, human. I shall see you again, I'm sure. Okay. I was hoping we'd get to fight him, but I guess he is a bit of a big boy. Get rid of his corpse, right? Don't know why I have to get around this side specifically. Does take a lot of room. Right, I'm guessing our Starforge is in here then. Jedi Master Robes. Purple crystal. Here it is. Someone gonna say something, or?
Statement. I believe there can be little doubt that we have found the star map you were seeking. I am surprised it is still working after all this time.
I do not think it is mere chance that we have found the star map here, in the lair of a great dragon. The star map is an artifact of the dark side. The great dragon may have been drawn here by its dark power, only to be enslaved by it. Come, we should leave this place. There's nothing else for us here.
I think you're about right. I think we're about done with this planet. More or less. There was the signing Nico thing. I don't know if we have a solution for this that's not just to get him to sign up. We can head back there and check, but then after that, that's it. We are done. 2 down, 3 to go. Uh-oh. Look who it is.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Hold on, Calo. Maybe we can work out a deal here?
Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me. I've got a rep to protect. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
So you had to bring your friends to do this? Well, at least they're giving me a chance to buff up. Alright, stop doing that. There's a bit of a delay between everything, isn't there? Get him. Oh, you could just run at him, that also works, I guess. Not what I was going for, but... Blast him. Oh, Calo Nord, you're getting wrecked. See you, buddy. Oh, he's healing through it. And that's a level up. Okay, there. Nord's battle armor. Very nice. Anything else from any of you? What have you got? Gotta level up. You've been granted the following feats this level: improved force jump and night sense. What do they do? So I'm guessing this is the thing when we just jump in, right? More than 10 meters away, so we've got an improved version of it. Okay. So he grants +4 defense and is always active. Nice. But what are we taking for our level? Let me have a look. What we want for level. What did we take last time? We've not had a lot for a while. So now I think we can take weapon specialization lightsaber. Which is this one. Final one of that. Nice. Powers. Getting another power. Can we get the new speed? No. So I guess now then we could take an actual offensive ability. The ones it recommends is Stun, Stasis, and Stasis Field, which I think is the one that Bastard's got. It's these ones. I mean, Stun could be useful. Stun Droid. Yeah, I'll just go with this guide. I don't know how often I'll use them. Nice. Right, and with that idiot dead, let's get back to town. We'll see if we can help this sweet bike guy, and then get out of here. Guess we're running. Excuse me. I know it's been a very long time, dear, but aren't you Bastila? Helena's little girl? Yes, it is you. I can see it in your eyes. My, how you've grown.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Oh yes, I worked for your father on an expedition years ago. Your mother showed me hollows of you before you left. Such a pretty little girl you were.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. Oh, I didn't mean to take up your time. I just wanted to ask if your mother's condition had improved since I saw her.
My mother's condition?
Oh, you don't know? Oh dear, I just thought... I assumed that she had found you. When I talked to her last, she was desperate to find you.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did you say anything about my father?
I'm sorry, dear, but your mother is very ill. So she told me. She didn't say anything about your father, however. I didn't see him.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
She's here on Tatooine, dear, in the cantina. You really should go see her, considering her condition. I guess we should go see your mother, Bastila.
Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she is really sick, well, we shall see.
Unexpected, but okay. Since we're heading back that way... You the guy who asked us to speak to the Sam people? That human woman. I am outraged at her arrogance. You! Do all your species place yourselves on such annoying pedestals? I'm sorry, what are you talking about? You should be sorry for sharing a species with that creature. I swear, Helena must be your word for pit rancor. Helena? Bastila, isn't that your mother's name?
My mother was supposed to be here somewhere. Ask if they've seen her.
Seen her? Human, you couldn't miss her if you tried. She showed into the cantina like she owned the place. Is she still there? Probably. I don't think anyone else could top her attitude. So she won't be leaving. I won't be going back while she's there, though.
We should try to find her. I doubt she wants to be kept waiting.
You're actually looking for her? You humans, you're all out of your minds. Thought she was ill. Forgive me for my intrusion, human. My name is Senny Vec. I believe you dropped this data pad, and I wish to return it to you. What is this? Some kind of con game? No, this is no game. I simply saw you drop this data pad and wish to give it back to you. Thanks. My pleasure, human. You should examine it to make sure it's not broken. Goodbye, human. Okay. Should I save? Before something bad happens? This one? This datapad contains a single short decrypted message. The General Haradan say to see Hulas on Manan. Come alone or not at all. Okay. I don't know if we're heading to Manan next, but I guess we can try and deal with this. Oh, it's you again. So is this about racing or business? One or the other. I've got no time for anything else. Let's talk about the business with Nico. Yes, the contract trouble I've been having. Have you talked to the boy? You don't get paid until he signs. I think you should give him a better deal. You're not going to pull the typical spook jockey attitude, are you? This is business. I know what's best. What do you care whether I make money off the kid or not? He wants to race, and you'll get paid. We all win. Treat him fairly or I'll start rumors your races are rigged. I don't think you would. You would taint the races that won on my track. That includes Nico and others. You give him a better deal or I'll bury you under the track. Ankerhead is a safe town. I don't think you'll be able to do much of anything to me around here.
Threat. Guards, give up, meatbag. Assassin droids will hunt your whole family tree. Reconsider.
Well, an assassin droid, you say? No reasoning with them. Maybe I was a little hasty. Alright, I'll give him a better deal and make it back in the long run, I guess. You, of course, are not getting paid. I trust this is the last I will have to hear about this matter. Was there anything else? Go then, but don't hog the track with wreck runs. I need my pros to keep their skills up. You depress them. Okay. Well, we didn't get dark side points. That's good. Let's tell him the good news.
You again? I don't really feel like talking.
I talked to Motter about you.
I suppose you've got a right to know track business, but with the times you've been posting.
I convinced Motter to give you a better contract.
You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it. I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
When do you think you'll be leaving?
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time.
Goodbye then. Good luck.
Thanks again. I meant it.
You're welcome. Okay, that was that loose end. Now we've been given like 2 more loose ends. Cantina then. Which is this place, I think. This woman here?
Yeah? I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm here, Mother, but don't you recognize me?
What do you expect when I haven't so much as had a picture of you since you left? Do you know how long I've been trying to find you?
You knew as well as I communication would be impossible once I joined the Order. Now what is this about? Where is Father?
Then you haven't heard. I should have known.
Has something happened to him? Are you going to tell me or not?
Your father is dead, Bastila. It is part of the reason why I was looking for him.
Dead? What happened? What did you do to him?
Isn't this a lovely reunion? Already she's flinging insults at me. Tell me, you're one of her friends. Do you treat your mother this way?
My mother is long dead, if you must know.
Is that so? Well, I'll be joining her soon enough, I suppose.
I was told you were sick. Are you actually dying, or is this merely melodrama for my benefit?
Such sweet things, you say. Perhaps I should tell you everything first before we start arguing again.
You could start by telling me what you got Father into that killed him.
I hadn't realized Jedi was so spiteful. You want me to tell you I brought your father here for an expedition, do you? You want to blame me for his death? You never accepted that your father loved going on his treasure hunts, leaving you alone with me. I was always to blame for everything. What else is new? So yes, fine. I brought your father here to look for great dragon pearls. He took an expedition into the Tatooine desert, and he died.
How can you be sure of that? Father is an experienced...
Do you think I would look for you if I wasn't sure? They were attacked by a great dragon, and one of the guides fled the battle. He saw your father killed.
I see. So what do you want from me? Credits?
You don't be insulting. I want you to use those senses of yours. I want you to find him. I want you to bring back his holocron.
Why? So you can sell it?
Is it too much to ask that I have something to remember your father by? Of course it is, isn't it? You couldn't be bothered.
We're very busy on a mission from the Jedi Council. I doubt I'll have the time. Ask my companions if you doubt me.
You don't want to find your father's remains, Bastila?
What remains would there be? Great dragons are huge predators, easily able to devour a human, and the desert is a harsh environment. Finding my father's remains would be an even more impossible task than finding his holocron, an ignoble end to a fine man.
Why don't you get the holocron yourself, Miss Helena?
As my daughter is quick to point out, I haven't the coin to hire another expedition, nor am I the adventurer my husband was.
What about your mother's sickness?
It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what she's asking. Are you actually sick, Mother?
What difference does it make to you? None, I'm sure. Just find your father's holocron, and you won't have to worry about me again either way.
That's the kind of response I would expect. Very well. We'll look for the holocron if we have time. I can't promise any more than that.
I believe your father was headed north towards the Sand People Enclave. I would check along that route, dear. Do please hurry.
I take it we don't already have it since we were kind of at the nest.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I don't have the holocron, if that's what you're asking.
Then what are you waiting for? Go find it.
Okay, well, back we go then. Oh, there it is. I'm guessing this wasn't here last time.
So we've found it. Father's holocron. I suppose I should be thankful the desert sands had not swallowed it up.
Are you going to give it to your mother?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'll keep it with me while I decide.
Okay, well, back we go then. I wonder if that only triggered due to having Bastila with us. So I wonder if we could get something else from anybody else if we head back. Should try swapping in different party members, I guess. No, it doesn't want you to teleport back from here, does it? Right, back to town then.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Maybe you should listen to what she has to say.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
It sounds like you've already made up your mind.
All right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
Treasure hunting is a dangerous occupation.
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I
know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Well, you said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
I'll do my best.
That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch her.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again, then we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
So after all that, you gave her a bunch of money anyway. Could have been her plan. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk with her about it.
How can I help?
So, do you feel better now?
Yes. That brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
Okay, and with that then, I think we are done. Let's head back to the ship. I was going to say I'll run back just to make sure there's no more conversations to be had.
How can I help?
Why did the Council send me with you on this mission?
I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
It just seems odd that they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
You're right. I suppose we should get back to the mission now.
Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
Jahani seems tense and wary of your presence. Perhaps you could make her feel more welcome by talking with her.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
What is the Cathar homeworld like?
It was not the homeworld of the Cathar that I lived on. My parents had long fled from that place, and perhaps that is a story for another time. Rather, it was a human hive world that I was raised on. The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have gone. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
How can I help?
You look like you have something to say.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
You made that sound very painful for you to admit.
Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you, too demanding at times.
Thank you. I appreciate the gesture.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Nonsense. You're not self-absorbed or stodgy.
That's kind of you to say, but I know for myself it's not really true. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
I'm glad you did.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better, but enough soul-searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission. How can I help?
You're curious about something?
Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it.
Go ahead.
In our time together, I've been watching you. You are a true servant of the light. You follow the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training. For me, it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
I just do what I think is right.
And that's enough for you. If only it were as easy for me. If only the right path was always clear. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
You have to trust in the wisdom of the Jedi Code.
Yes, of course, you're right. I have to remember my training. The Masters know well the corrupting influence of the dark side. Although it is hard for me to imagine. The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak, I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? Even worse, who am I to try and make you question them?
What?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission. How can I help?
I'd like to talk about what you said before, about giving in to your emotions.
Yes, I did end that quite abruptly, didn't I? Perhaps a master could have addressed my questions with the proper wisdom, but I never should have brought it up here, not with you. Part of my purpose on this mission was to guide you in the way of the light, to help you avoid the temptations of the dark side. But I fear I've failed in that task. I don't think I'm the proper Jedi to guide you. I'm no master. You should have remained with the Council.
Why do you say that?
The fact of the matter is, I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. With the bond that joins us, it seems I have even less. You have maintained the path of the light side, but it has been in spite of my influence, not because of it. It's increasingly obvious I am unable to guide you properly.
You're doing your best, I'm sure.
That's kind of you to say, but I think the evidence speaks for itself. I think I may have made a very big mistake. I simply hope that you are not the one who pays the price, ultimately, for the fact that I can't help you enough.
Maybe we could help each other.
That's a kinder response than I deserve. And I can see there is wisdom in your words. You continue to be there for me, don't you? Even after I keep pushing you away, you're still around when I need you most. You're like no man I've known before. And you're nothing like what I expected you to be after the Council sent us on this mission together.
How did you expect me to be?
Well, just different, I suppose. Things are not going as I thought they would. I need time to think about all this. We should continue on with our mission for now.